So this is our pattern of the camber that we took from the drawing. And if you flip this up, you can see that in the middle there, how much flatter the existing deck is than the camber that was drawn. So this pattern actually has 12 millimeters extra curve, because when we laminate them they'll straighten out that amount, but it still shows that there's about 50 millimeters less curve in the deck than there should be. So that is going to give us some challenges on the interior, because with more curve there's going to be a gap between the top of the joinery work and the underside of the deck. So we're going to have to adapt the heights by putting a trim piece around the top edge of all the joinery so that it reaches the deck again. So I just wanted to see how much flatter the deck is than what's drawn. The ends of the deck beams all the way around.
So that would be
Just like this strip around the edge of the boat, just kind of. One of the things that was evident when we did your invoice was that we spent a lot more time preparing the boathouse for the project than what we estimated. This decking that we're working on and benches and getting the boat in here was quite a bit more time consuming than we thought, but we feel that the size of the project warrants getting set up here in this manner. And that's really
okay. Eric, if you could reiterate the stuff about the transom now, then we can put it all onto one video. Okay.
So here at the back, we have the transom area that we've been scratching our head about. It's currently made up of 3 layers of planking, and it's evident that the 3 layers aren't stuck together. And there are places where you can just push stuff down in between, and over on this corner particularly, there's a spot where we can stick it in. Well, that's in that far there. So these layers are not stuck together, This is, the knee, as we've talked about before, the transom frame is very rotten, and this transom knee is completely shot here. So our plan is to replace the transom. And rather than trying to repair this transom, we're better off to glue up a new panel, curved panel out of plywood, laminated plywood. It's close to 50 millimeters thick. And we'll replace the transom knee, which is this piece here, the transom frame, which is around, and the transom itself, all with new wood. So we feel that that's really the only way we can repair this in a proper manner. I don't see it certainly isn't easier to try to repair this rather than replace it. So that's something that we're feeling that we need to do.
Okay, and you want to go over this little bit here?
Okay. So here is this is the second plank down at the back, and it's still very rotten on the top. And there's quite a bit of rot on the inside of these planks down here. I think I might have shown you this in the other video. I think this is part of the area where there's bugs. The bugs that we found that were still alive were in this area here. We've poisoned them, and then we haven't seen any evidence of them after that. But this second plank down in this area here has damage. There's rot showing here, and then quite a sizable pocket of rot right there. But we're repairing the second plank down locally in areas of damage by cutting a strip off the top of it and gluing a new piece on top.
Okay. Do you want to wrap up?
So I'm sure this, as always, brings questions. I'm looking forward to your comments on the estimate that we sent to you yesterday, and also the invoice that we'll need paying, and would look forward to any questions that you have, Peter. And we're certainly enjoying putting some new wood in at the stem, and looking forward to putting more new wood in other areas, and getting past this awkward stage of so much deterioration evident everywhere you look.
Good.